folks, welcome back to Guitars of the Week. My name is 3-Chord Dave and today we're talking about 5 really cool guitars. The premise of the show is I find 5 guitars that are super cool on Reverb. I tell you about them. Links will be in the description below. They're not affiliate links, so if you like any of these guitars, feel free to hit them without supporting the channel. There's other ways though down there you can support the channel if you want, so feel free to check those out. Now before we start talking about guitars, just hit that subscribe button and that's all I'm going to ask you to do. Now let's talk about the first guitar of the week. Right here, it's the Danelectro 59M 12 string. It's actually the first time we've ever featured a 12 string on the channel, never mind this particular show. So I think these are cool, and I know some people, regular viewers, are going to be like, hey Dave, I thought you didn't like black guitars. And it's, you know, I just find them the least appealing color of all, and white as well, equally just like kind of whatever. So, you know, it's cool though. But the reason I like these guitars is because Jimmy Page, of course. Now, obviously he's iconic with a Les Paul, iconic with a Telecaster, but true Zeppelin fans know that he also played his Danelectro 59 quite a lot. And even in that documentary, This Is Going to Get Loud, or whatever it was called, with the Edge and Jack White a few years ago, he played a Danelectro 59. So yeah, very cool. It's a 12 string. If you're going to add one of those to your collection, this is a very cool way to do it. So obviously it has 12 strings, it has 2 original lipstick single coil pickups, it has a 3-way switch and a master volume and a master tone. Everything about this is a very cool guitar. However, the best thing about it is probably the price. This will set you back just 410 euros, and pretty much euros and dollars are exactly the same nowadays. They're more or less the same. So you're talking 410, 420 USD as well. So very cool guitar, Jimmy Page related. If you wanted to like be cool and be a little bit like Jimmy, this is the way to go. Now the second guitar of the week is very cool indeed, and I believe it's from the second run of the PRS SE1 Karina. Yeah, this is a very cool one. Again, I believe it's the second run, which was 2012 of these. 2010 was the first run, and how you can identify them is there was no binding on the neck and the inlays were moons. But the second run had binding on the neck, and it also had the bird inlays, as you'd expect from a PRS. So exactly what it says on the tin. It's a 1 pickup PRS, 1 control knob as well. You've got the Karina body, of course, a mahogany neck and a rosewood fretboard. Very, very cool stuff from PRS. And these would look particularly cool, I might say, besides a collection of Karina Flying Vs. If there was anyone out there who had one of those, this might look pretty cool on a nice guitar stand as well. To add this one to your collection will cost you 924 euros. So, you know, you're coming in still around $930. I think this is a good deal. These are quite rare, these guitars. They're very hard to actually find one in good condition. So worth checking this one out as well. Don't forget, links in the description. Now, as you may know, I really like older guitars. Vintage guitars are something that I look at a lot more than new guitars, in fact. So it's no surprise really that the third guitar of the week is this right here. It's a Gibson ES125TC from 1963. And it's in fantastic condition. And this is why I always think people, you know, if you're looking at, say, a Murphy Lab guitar or a relic'd guitar, just look and see what an old one will cost you first. It might not be that bad in some circumstances. And this is one of those. If you're in after a hollow body Gibson, this is a pretty cool guitar. Now, not many 59-year-olds are in as good condition as this guitar is, and I gotta say that right off the bat, it's in phenomenal condition for a guitar of its age. It's got the original P90, it's got the maple body with this, which is double bound, and it has a mahogany neck. And then there's the rosewood fretboard on top there as well. This guitar is for those of us who don't like super heavy guitars because it weighs just 4.85 pounds. Comes in an original 60s case. And just think how much a Murphy Lab reissue of this guitar from 1963 would cost if they were to do ultralight aging. I think you're looking at probably a minimum of $5,000. This one is going to cost you about $3,500. So a much better deal. It actually has the age, the history, the stories in it. And yeah, it's also probably got all the QC issues ironed out by now. And before we get on to guitar number 4, make sure you hit that subscribe button and check out Guitar Wishlist. It's a show I do every single Monday where we pick a guitar and go through the specs, the history, a little bit of the guitar, and add it to our wish list. We're up to about 26, 27 episodes, so lots of stuff to do there. Episodes are just 5 minutes long, and you can learn a little bit about some guitars, some older models, and maybe some newer models coming up soon. Anyway, check it out. Links and all will be in the description below. Now, the fourth guitar of the week is this Deanzee Explorer style USA made guitar. And I think this is a pretty cool guitar. If you want an Explorer and you want an American made guitar, there's only one place you could go, really. Right here. This has a nice sunburst finish. It looks to be in excellent condition. It's a few years old at this point. But a USA made Dean of this variety will cost you just €2,049. And again, much better QC reputation than the House of G or the Big G, whichever you want to call them. So if you buy this guitar, you can rest assured when it arrives, it's probably going to be in good condition. I would recommend this over any Explorer that's currently being produced by the other guys. And I think I've saved the best for last, because this guitar of the week is ending with this Epiphone Elitist Casino from 2010. And if you don't know about the Epiphone Elitist range, well, you need to look into it. They are some of the best Epiphones that have ever been made. This one was made in 2010 in Japan, as all the Elitists were. It's a reissue of a 1965 Epiphone Casino, and highly regarded as one of the best Epiphones ever made. This guitar has USA Gibson P90 pickups, which are phenomenal. P90s obviously are my favorite pickup, so I would say that. But the construction, the QC, everything about the Epiphone Elitist range gets the highest praise. These, of course, made in Japan. I've never really heard many complaints about a made in Japan guitar. They put out some really quality stuff. So this antique sunburst color Epiphone Elitist Casino is highly sought after, as are all of the Elitist range from Epiphone. This one would cost you €2,584, let's say $2,600. But if there's a safe bet on buying guitars right now, this is it. The Epiphone Casino is only going to hold its value and more. Never buy a guitar for its future value, but this is a pretty cool guitar, and as I said, I think I saved the best for last. Let me know what your favorite guitar of the week this week has been in the comment section below. Make sure to check out these links as well. If you're interested in these guitars, as I said, they're not affiliate links. Just click on them if you want to check them out. Very, very cool stuff. There is ways to support the channel otherwise down there. And don't forget to join me for 3 Chord Dave Live, which happens every Saturday night. And don't forget to check out Guitar Wishlist on Monday. Anyway, guys, that's the video for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back with another guitar-related video soon. And until then, take care.